Are we on, man? We here. We made it. through all the. Oh, there it goes.
What happened?
See, I had to happen.
Look, that's fucking crazy, bro. I told your ass. I told you not to open the bottle when you
I let it die down.
And what did you do? The first fucking thing. Yeah, it's all right.
It's not as bad.
You want me to spill some on me too?
Yeah, but I mean now we're all matching. So
all three of y'all are matching. I didn't spill nothing on myself.
But you choked. So
hey, that's crazy. Without any context, that's very wild.
Just know he choked.
All right. Anyways, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the Stepbrothers Podcast. I was looking for the episode. What episode is it?
263, bro.
263. It's your host with the most, Kris Minor, a.k.a. Dino Spumoni, extra cheese and pepperoni, a.k.a. Talk to Me Nice, a.k.a. Young Chris Kringle, you know what I'm saying? The gift that keeps on giving, a.k.a. Young Paulie Walnuts, you feel me? A.k.a. Victor Mo, I meant Victor Mo Jr., a.k.a. you know what I'm saying? Wick Ross, you feel me? Out here. What's good, Dalton?
What's up, man? You know,
this shit still
See,
resonating with
y'all
me.
thought I was lying. He you know, it's Dalton Dad Gang out here. I wake up at sunrise to see my sunrise. You know what I'm saying? Baby number 2 on the way. You know, we out here, man. Just living this life, being a dad, being a husband.
All right. We got
there you go.
yeah, we got special guests today. We'll start with Corey. Corey in the house. What's good?
Hey. So we're already not going over what we talked about.
Shit. Can we bleep out?
Nah, it's too late now.
His name is Ezra. I'm sorry. Fuck, bro.
I knew it was gonna happen.
And of course, it was Chris.
Well, shit. I looked, and that's his name.
Yeah, from here on out, you can just go ahead and say the first name.
Ezra.
Corey.
Corey.
Because it's not like my full
government. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, proud to be here on the podcast.
Been a long time supporter, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, good. Pretty much there from conception. You said no kids.
No kids. Yeah, because he was.
Oh yeah.
No kids here.
That's fine.
I might want some.
Yeah.
Hey.
In the future. Is you okay?
Man, is he though?
He's nervous.
What would I be nervous for? This is my goddamn podcast. We have another guest.
This is the banter I wanted.
We have Winter in here. All right. So what's up, Dalton?
Why'd you say it like that? Can you introduce me properly, please?
Here, I'm gonna zoom in for you too.
Well, you ain't gotta do that.
Yep, too late. We're zoomed in.
All right. Winter's here.
Hey, y'all.
And yeah, she's around.
You know
She's been there. What's up, Dalton?
Back to me already?
Yep. Not too much. All right, so all bullshit aside, I got to shout out Diamond right quick because she kind of gave me the idea to do a Pride Month adjacent podcast.
Okay.
Because we had our men's mental health conversation with Joseph. Shout out to Joseph.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to ignore what else was happening the rest of the month, obviously. So didn't really know how we were going to get it done, but god damn it, we got it done. I was talking to Winter. I was like, we should do a I'm sorry.
Oh my
That's
God.
how you know the drinks on this set is good. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I was talking to Winter. I was like, I'm not against doing like a Pride episode or a Pride representation episode. I was like, what Corey be down or
Just go with Corey.
Corey be down. And she was like, oh my God, I don't know. Let me see. And then you were down. So
Is that how she said it?
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Pretty much. So yeah, we're here.
All right.
Yep. First and foremost, how was everyone in the rooms June? Nope. Almost.
No, how was everybody's Juneteenth? You went to a Pride
Lacking.
event for Juneteenth, your
did.
Juneteenth celebration, yeah?
I did, yes.
How was that?
That was fun. It's called Dallas Southern Pride.
Mm.
It's basically Pride Month, but with all black people, pretty much.
Oh, cool.
You can be another race and attend.
Yeah.
But it's primarily black people because
that's what's focused on.
Juneteenth weekend. Yeah. So it's fun. I did not go to Pride Month this year because it was June 2nd, and I thought it was normally in Dallas we do it later, like in the middle or
usually
like,
the parade is later, but they had it on the 2nd of June this year. So
yeah, I
Weird.
forgot. I went to sleep.
Yeah.
They started early this year for some reason.
and it's still at Fair Park, so it's not as fun.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't like that they did it at Fair Park. It used to be like on the strip, but Fair Park is like you go around in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and there's no bars.
Yeah, because like Fair Park is just Fair Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's not as fun.
We talking about like where like Big Tex be Fair Park or
yeah, but like when the fair is not there, it's just nothing there.
right.
So like
they had no food trucks, no nothing.
No, but when they try to do events there, it's too like the area that they try to use is too spread out. So it's like you're just walking around outside for the longest. It's way too hot because that's what they had the concert that I went to or whatever. The Togetherland or whatever it was. Like
Okay, right. I think Joseph performed there as well.
Oh, he did.
Yep. But overall, it was a good experience. Other than
this is my 4th time
location.
going. I went since 2021 or 2022.
Didn't y'all go to one and you wore like that? That's never mind. What
that
you said?
parade.
What?
She never.
We went to the parade, but I haven't gone to the Juneteenth pool party.
Oh, okay. This is your 4th Juneteenth pool party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have pool parties. What they do is they have a pool party on Saturday. It's at the Samuel Grand, whatever, that big like park aquatic center where you take your children to the park, but it's like a big old water park. And then Sunday you have brunch, and they do. It's at the pool, and then pretty much you go to the club. It's at Thrive nightclub here in Dallas or whatever, and then and then we go other places too. Yeah. It's like a whole, you know how we do on Juneteenth. Black folks. We go all over the place.
My Juneteenth was a little different. Dalton, how was your Juneteenth, bro?
What the
This
fuck?
is your first Juneteenth with your son, right?
Technically, no, second.
Second. Okay, yeah, he is too. My bad. I forgot. My bad.
Well, technically third. My son was born in April, so.
Well, the first.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was black yet.
I guess.
What'd y'all do?
What did we do?
Yeah. What'd y'all do? You didn't text me Happy Juneteenth.
Oh my god.
I felt celebrity text me. You want to know what celebrity said?
What did he say?
He really broke it down, bro.
Okay.
How the black man is the Asiatic one, and all that shit. You feel me? Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. I just text him too because of the podcast shit. What did he say? He said, "This is crazy." That's oh my god. He said, best for blah 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 blah. Wait, where the fuck? He did text me. I don't know where he's at right now.
See?
He did text me though. This shit crazy, bro. This shit go down.
Well, first off, Juneteenth was on a Wednesday, so I went to work and watched the Kendrick concert. So.
Oh, he said, "Happy Juneteenth. May Black Santa and Black Jesus bring all your desires to fruition, King."
It's pretty good.
And I was like, "Word."
I don't expect people to do a lot on Juneteenth. Like it's like he said, it fell on a Wednesday, so I forgot that it was on like a Wednesday. But I normally do it like ours is like the weekend before, so we celebrate it on the weekend before. So if it lands on an odd day like Wednesday, it's just.
They just do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect people to like.
I was bad. The banks were closed. I think I said that last pod.
You
I
did.
I did say fuck Juneteenth for like 5 seconds, and I was like, "All right, bro, get back to it." I did. The banks were closed.
He was mad about it because the bank was closed.
Subway was open.
Says a lot.
But you can still get you a sandwich.
Yeah. No, it was. Yeah. Anyways, what did you do for Juneteenth?
Huh?
What'd you do for Juneteenth?
I went to a pool party.
Oh yeah. What was it called?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I tried to invite you, but I think you're occupied. But it turned out to be a good thing, I guess, because I just had way too much going on with my people. Like there was some stuff that was happening, so it's probably better that we didn't go together. Just like because I had too much going on.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Did you swim?
I can't swim.
Did you get in the water?
No.
Oh.
Just vibing.
Juneteenth.
Yeah,
That's it on the wrap. I already explained what I did Juneteenth. I had to go to work and I watched the Ken and Friends. Speaking of, Corey, you are the first openly. You're Aubrey's angel, man. Drake, you ride with Drake. Paul, you do that.
I don't know if I necessarily.
They call them Aubrey's angels.
Not Aubrey's angels.
Nah,
that just sound off.
Now, for a little context, audience at large, we were on our way to the Mavs watch party. And obviously, this is like the beef's over with.
Inspired by a car conversation.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is annoying me. This is right here, bro. It's right here.
What the fuck, bro?
Massage it.
Get it together.
Massage it.
Corey, shut the fuck up.
The commentary.
We're in the car. We're riding. And I don't remember exactly how we started talking about Drake and Kendrick, but we did. And you're like, I don't understand. How is your question? We actually just left your house. So this was like fresh on your mind, if I remember correctly. We were just pulling out of your neighborhood, and you were just like, yeah, I don't understand why Drake and this and that. And then we went to the watch party, cool. And then we went to another spot, and they played Not Like Us. And, me and Winter started rapping the verse to you because we know you're Team Drake. So I wanted to get your
I'm not.
I mean,
for the record, I'm not like Team Drake.
Are you Team Kendrick? Because it's no.
You're neutral party, huh?
I had a prior conversation, and with someone, and I said that I'm not really either Team Drake or Team Kendrick. But I don't think Drake deserves I don't think he deserves all the heat from Kendrick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll let you finish because we can get into it a little bit.
I mean, that was pretty much all. I just wanted to bring up the fact that you were siding with a Canadian.
I just don't think he deserves all the heat.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Exactly.
Because, like I said, I also told you that, I get that he's like, I get Kendrick is like basically saying like, okay, like the whole light skin thing or whatever, right? Like the whole whatever. And it was fresh for like a few days, right? This whole like little beef going back and forth. And me and her was like watching it. Like she kept me like in the know, right? But then I was like, I don't know. Like it died down. The whole beef died down quick for me after.
That's because you weren't living it for real. That's why.
Well,
he wasn't, but it was more like Corey was focused on the whole like outer scope of it.
I stopped when the whole like house thing. That's when I stopped. Like them coming over to the house or something like that.
Oh, when he
shot up his house.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty much. It was done by then.
I just wanted to listen to the music because it was coming like back to back. I was like, oh, this is the fastest like music has ever came out.
Well,
like,
Kendrick, that's because of Kendrick's
Well, I will say
strategy.
this has been loading for like 10 years. It just finally released. Like, this beef has been brewing for a long time.
The thing about, I think we spoke about it briefly, Drake's house getting shot up didn't have anything to do, obviously, with Kendrick and all that shit. He had some beef with some Canadians. The Weeknd's people. So, I mean, it's sad that everything went that way, but he sent that boy to Texas, bro. That's crazy. Here, he sent him here. Like, that ass was so bad. Like,
I'll just say this. I don't. If it was anybody else, but Drake is not some upstanding person. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, I know that.
He's not upstanding. It's just like,
broader question for the room. Where do we draw the line with fandom and like when they do some fucked up shit, the people we are fanning, right? Because I know you two to be like, y'all like who y'all like and y'all like fuck with who y'all fuck with. So like, I don't know, use any person, artist, actor, whatever. If some shit comes out about them, how far is y'all protest against that person going? I kind of
like, where do you go?
Where do you draw the line?
Like, do you still listen to R. Kelly? You
actually,
lied.
but not
You
because,
lied.
but
That was
not
a
because,
lie. Oh
of,
my
not
God,
because
you
of the
just
whole
fucking
like
lied.
he, you know what, on them girls or whatever. But like, I don't really listen to him like that. I mean, like, I just watched. Literally, like a few years ago,
Trapped
I was
in the
at
Closet?
her house. Yeah, I watched the whole thing because I stopped at like part 3.
Why were you
Oh, the
watching?
normal
part
one.
3.
Yeah, the normal
Still
one.
listen to R. Kelly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I went years without watching the full thing.
I mean, it was cool for like the first 10 episodes. Like I was staying up like 3rd grade watching BET
Oh, the Trapped in the Closet.
when it was like dropping every whatever.
Because the album only had the 3 on there, and then
Yeah,
he
once
dropped the full.
I stopped, and then they
was
say
like,
it's
oh,
like a
this is a
midget
whole
involved.
the
story.
midget part was like, oh, this is getting outrageous.
Yeah, y'all
There
niggas
was
is
a
going
lot of
crazy.
And then
unnecessary stuff.
the full, the full thing at
Right.
the end, it was just about AIDS.
Well,
That's what it was.
how many books chapters was it?
20.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I only watched 3.
And the last one was he was the stuttering pastor. He was like, "Did you get the package?" and the package was AIDS. That was
I
like
want a
the,
cookie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the package was 8.
that was the end. Because basically, in some way, every person has some connection at some point.
Oh,
was a
he
Tyler
tried to do
Perry.
like Crash, but like sex.
Rent.
Which,
yeah,
Rent.
It was Rent.
oh,
but R. Kelly Rent.
R. Kelly. Rent.
Rent was.
did you? I know you you made me watch Cats, but I don't know if I watched.
Ugh.
Oh, you're thinking about pause.
Oh,
Not the Idris Elba one.
Okay.
First of all, the original
classic
Broadway.
classic. Okay,
But
I was like, no.
I just sent you that other TikTok with the girl did the cover of 500
Right.
or Seasons of Love or whatever. But it was about
Oh, that's not originally from The Office.
that
song?
that was from Rent.
I thought that's why you sent me that, like, because of The Office.
No.
Oh. No, I did watch Rent though because Rosario Dawson's in it, right?
Oh, we actually.
I watched. I watched.
When I was in varsity theater, like our teacher took us to go
That's
see the actual play. That shit's intense on Broadway though. Like
bet it
as
is.
a play version, that shit's fucking intense because you like right there.
you know. I think we had we had like a movie or a play, whatever the fuck, marathon. So we like watched Lady Gaga's live shit, and I get Rent and Cats confused because we watched them like back to back. So the Cats don't got AIDS, right?
No,
Okay.
no.
Because I
the cats don't
got
have
that
AIDS.
confused because we watched the plays back to back.
Okay.
So I've been getting the stories all jank.
Okay.
The cats can't afford to live where they're living, and they live a prosperous life. Rent is like they don't know what the fuck they gonna do, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
like
niggas
that.
got AIDS and shit, right? So
The
like
cats don't get AIDS.
cats don't get AIDS.
Motherfucker talking about aristocrats. Man.
Now and then I can't. All I'm thinking about when I keep saying cats is like Michael Myers,
Cause think about
Mike
it,
Myers when he played Dr. Seuss.
Oh, Cat in the Hat.
That's kind of what they look like, if I'm not mistaken, right?
The new one is like absolute like just
Garbage.
atrocious.
When did the new one come out?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay, definitely didn't see that. Definitely. Okay.
No,
I'm
no
not a
one
big
did. It made no money.
Play guy. I saw Less Miserable when it came out, but that's about it.
Oh, with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
like, Les Miserables?
They miss. Yeah.
I don't know. We
I
went on a
don't
tangent.
watch. I mean, I don't really get into like theater, like the
Wait,
play
you
stuff.
didn't? What's that other show everybody like? Glee? You didn't fuck with Glee?
No,
Mm-mm.
Corey doesn't like
I don't-
musical theater or
I don't
Disney.
like musical theater.
I don't either.
Like where I stopped at was like I don't do all the singing. Like literally, the last thing I stopped at was Lion King.
Wait, do you watch Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
You do watch musical plays, man.
Yeah, I do. But I was forced to. I was forced to as a child to watch Tyler Perry. Would I watch Tyler Perry now? No, because
Okay.
I don't know. Like Tyler Perry gives me like minstrel show for like. You know,
It's you can say it, bro. It's fine.
Yeah.
drink it hard, honey. Drink it hard.
But
I just think that obviously like he's successful.
Yeah.
no, wildly successful.
He's
But-
wildly successful, but it's like he obviously has
A fetish?
no,
No.
a group of people, specifically black women, who he panders to. Because if you look at every Tyler Perry movie, there's two things. There's always going to be the good guy who's a mechanic,
or Gardner.
or the bad guy is always going to be like this high profile banker, and the woman has to choose like
Yeah.
who she wants to be with. Does she want to be with the good guy who's a mechanic that loves Jesus and God and stuff, or does she want to be with the banker who wants to divorce her?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
The only movie that really wasn't on that kind of wave was The Family That Prays.
And Medea's Halloween.
Well, that's a Medea movie, though. It's all the same shit.
That one.
I was just saying.
Medea movies are all the same.
There wasn't nothing crazy.
You got Medea coming here being loud and they give you a life lesson at the end.
Yeah. Okay, back to Drake and Kendrick. I don't know how.
No, back to the artists y'all were.
Oh
saying,
yeah,
what was gonna cut
fandom.
Inception.
You're talking about fandom.
Yeah, like I used R. Kelly as an example. Then
if you still listen to R. Kelly, nothing's gonna stop Winter.
I still, bro. You know, I still bump the R, bro.
What the fuck?
The aura.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to just sit here and say that I religiously listen to him every
No, I know
day,
that.
But if it comes on, I'm not
You're not skipping it.
I'm stepping in the name of I don't know.
No.
Chocolate Factory, bro. You always say it, Dalton. That's one of the ones.
It was.
I did
But
like
then
that song.
I'm not going to go purposely put it on or request it anywhere. But
I'm
if it
playing
come on,
Threat.
I'm not skipping it.
Oh, not a Woman's Threat. I'm sorry. I'm playing a Woman's Threat. I'm playing a couple of them joints. Like when I need to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said. So what is your cutoff then, Chris?
Baka got a weird case. Why is he around?
Because sexual assault's clearly not it. So what else? What else?
I mean,
what else is it?
Shit.
Kids?
So obviously, I'm not going for that.
Okay.
And I don't. Was our
violence? Like a
domestic
violence?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Give us the tea.
That won't stop you? You said that won't stop you?
No, I'm saying like we're not going for it. Like, I thought we were.
And I said that's not stopping me, baby.
I mean, Chris Brown still got a career, so
Yeah, a successful.
Rihanna still has a career.
Rihanna have a career too.
Y'all always forget that, bruh.
Nah.
Nah.
I don't forget it.
Oh, I mean,
But she didn't do anything.
But she's not habitual though. He was habitual.
Again, men hands on women. I never was for that. It's like the one thing I was like, I'll never do that. Like, I don't want to get too deep, but yeah, we're not doing that. So
okay.
But I mean, I'm asking because I don't like if Chris Brown like No Guidance comes on, obviously like that shit slaps. I'll listen to it. So I don't know. I think I've came to the point where I was like separate the artist from the art.
You can to an extent on some things.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, because even Dr. Dre coming out, which we kind of spoke about,
yeah,
and what he went through back in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, well, shit, if the Still DRE drop, I mean,
is it still DRE?
It's still DRE, nigga. I don't know.
So I have a controversial question then.
Sure.
So like the whole like respect the art, you know, separated from the artist and that. So can y'all say the same thing about P. Diddy?
No, because I feel like Diddy is way more. He's an unhinged person.
You're more talking to him on this than
all
me.
the way around.
I cut off all these motherfuckers. Like I don't listen to none of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, Diddy's acts feel more heinous, and I don't think we've gotten to the bottom of all the acts that he's actually.
This motherfucker blew up Kid Cudi's. He blew up Cudi's car.
Oh yeah, it's a deeper, darker criminal link for sure.
But do you think? Okay, so I was watching a documentary.
But I still play Biggie. Like Diddy produced all that shit. Like I'm still supporting him and still getting paid. So it's like it's really hard once you get to a point to separate these things because everything's pretty intertwined at this point.
But I feel like okay, not defending Diddy, obviously, but do you think that the focus is what he's like, what everybody is focused on now with the whole Cassie and all the stuff that he's doing now, and not really focused on because in the documentary it talks about how he literally became an intern or whatever. He's been into like the music or whatever. He has really good networking skills or whatever, and he worked himself. Like he lost his parents or whatever,
his father
or something, and worked his way up. But I feel like people don't like also see that side. I mean, they should also see the other side that he's doing too. I do
think that it's difficult, right? Because Bill Cosby paid for the PA system that Martin Luther King used for the I Have a Dream speech, right? So it's like, okay, damn, that was needed, obviously. Like, somebody had to pay for that shit, right? Mm-hmm. But then years down the line, Bill was like he did what he did. Right. So it's like, okay, yeah, fuck Bill. And like, Bill was kind of, even, especially when it came to like hip hop, young black men, his message was always kind of like sideways towards like young black men, hip hop artists, like, you blah blah blah, this that and the fifth. Even Eddie had a joke on like his first stand up about how Bill Cosby was like, I don't like cursing in comedy and da 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 da, and he was talking directly about Eddie. And Eddie had called Richard Pryor and told him like, man, I don't know why Bill don't fuck with me, man. And Richard was like, tell him to have a coconut smile and shut the fuck up. Like, do your thing type shit. So it was like extra, like, that's what the fuck you get Bill in particular, because he hated our culture anyway. Like the young hip hop culture. Like, he didn't understand. He didn't try to, whatever. But still can't take away that he paid for that PA system and to afford Martin Luther King to be able to make that speech. So, again, I feel like you got to separate Diddy in particular. But even with Diddy, like, when he was working his way up, he had a party on the Howard campus. And
the one where someone died?
People's died.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So it's like, and it went away. Like, he was the promoter. He cut through red tape, or whatever the term is, for there not to be adequate security, adequate like barriers and all this shit. Like, he did whatever it took to get it done, even if it was done wrong. And the result of that is people lost their lives. So people should have kind of been looking at him sideways from the jump, like of the beginning of his career.
I can see that now. I can see when you say all that, because I did forget about that too. Like, he
came in the game like that.
Yeah.
Like, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So, do you have any thoughts on it?
I just really think that like cancel culture and stuff doesn't really exist, you know? But it's okay to stop supporting somebody because they did like what they did, but there's still going to be people that do, like, you know, me thinking I'm getting my little R. Kelly stream in, but knowing how much money he could be making or not making from the stream in general. But I'm not about to go to a concert or nothing like that. I'm not about to send him no gifts or anything, especially right now. But it's like, if a song come on, I'm not skipping it.
Yeah, right.
I'm not, I wasn't like up on the political aspect of, I can't think of the word right now. Like, when you not going to a corporation and giving their money. Isn't there a word for that?
Like boycotting or something?
Boycott. There you go. Thank you. Like, I wasn't up on that for real. And so I think Winter called me one day. It was like, oh, I need XYZ. I was like, why don't you just go to Starbucks? And she was like, fuck no. We're not supporting Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm not going to Starbucks.
And I was like, wait, why? What happened? So she started breaking it down to me.
List. You give them the list?
Yeah, and like, when I think when a collective gets behind something like that, like,
yeah, that's more.
We're talking about that. You know, Starbucks is potentially funding mass genocide. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really outweigh sins, but like that feels a little bit more detrimental. I know that sounds crazy to say, because you know, respect all life or whatever. But like, if we can hurt these people's pockets, then ultimately
that's the best way to hurt it, though.
Yeah,
those kind of things.
Well, yeah, for sure. And a lot of these corporations lately have been losing money because, like,
if it's a corporation, it's easier to like take away from it. If it's one individual person, it's just like you can't really.
Yeah, it's hard to combat that.
Yeah, unless another corporation is going at them, and then you want to back that corporation too. Like,
it's like Amazon, Kendrick,
NBA
Drake,
and Donald Sterling.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh yeah, y'all are watching that show. They're watching clip. Like,
you watch the clip?
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Why? Why is it crazy? It's just
you don't want to watch it.
It's not that I don't. It's just hard to look at. I used to play with the Clippers in 2K.
Yeah,
that specific team.
Who they got playing Steph Curry is driving me
nuts.
That
specific team I used to play with.
And the Blake Griffin guy is like, what is this?
Yeah,
this shit's agreed. I can't look at.
I love that they picked Lawrence Fishburne though.
So you got the voice? You've been watching?
I've only seen the promos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, Lawrence Fishburne is Doc Rivers, bro. That's crazy. And he doing the raspy voice. I'm like,
so this is basically like the OJ shit. like it's kind of the same premise, like 6 episodic episodes or whatever. Like
up to where Donald Sterling
which I found
gets
out last
outed.
night. She told me it was 6 episodes, and I went.
Oh,
crazy.
but it's like an hour long, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Okay, so it's like
because it's the
OJ
whole
shit.
Donald Sterling saga. So.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think for
crazy.
people that's not interested in like sports or whatever, like I still like the biopic stuff. Like I like looking at like biopics because it's like, oh, that happened in real life. I can go and look that
Type
look
shit.
it up. Yeah. So I don't know anything about it, but then when I started watching, I was like, dang, like I didn't know they had to deal with this.
Yeah.
The racism.
It was like a huge deal. Yeah.
I can't believe she ruined that like that.
Oh, the
She
chick?
was right there and she just fucking ruined it.
Oh, you know, I looked her up. I looked her up
Dumb.
on Google to see what she looked like, and I was like, oh, she
Oh.
literally looks just like.
No, she doesn't just
You don't
look
think so?
like hell nah. That Cleopatra girl is way prettier than she ever was. That's why I was like, how did you get to the place that you were at, looking the way that you looked, and still fucked it up? Because you wanted to pet a turtle in your front yard while fucking paparazzi was taking photos. Like, you should have just put on that white power pantsuit that your homegirl gave to you and went to go see Barbara Walters the first time. But
Are you
no.
looking at what are you doing?
And
No,
she
I
still
was
owe
pulling
that
it.
lady money too.
Oh, his wife.
Hell yeah.
Who owes who money?
I think that V.
Donald
Stiviano,
Sterling.
she lost that lawsuit. She ends up losing that lawsuit against Shelley Sterling for
Yeah.
all the shit that.
Yeah. She tried to
He
get a
got
piece
for
of the
her.
pie. Yeah.
Exactly. She was like, 50% of that money is mine, so you owe me 50% of all the
Yeah.
value of that stuff.
There was so many L's in that whole that whole
She
situation.
fucked up everything.
They still haven't been able to
Yeah. Do
recover.
you? I don't. Does it tell the whole story? Is it complete?
It doesn't tell every single thing, but it still gives a good enough like background to where it's just like, why did she do that? Like,
Okay.
I think
Is
up
it more
to
from
the-
her lens?
No, it's still broad.
Okay.
But they don't go all the way into their relationship. It just goes like when the tape comes out, and then Barbara Walters, and I'm pretty sure the last episode they're gonna go into.
I just want to
Anderson
see the scene
Cooper,
where he
but I don't-
cries because that shit had everybody rolling when he cried on national television.
I didn't see
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's gonna be
Gotta
this
be
last
on there
episode.
because
That's gonna be
that was
Monday.
gold right there.
I didn't see
I hope
it.
it's 2 hours.
A 2-hour finale.
Yeah,
they
because
don't
I
do
feel
those
like
no
if you
more.
I feel like if you give us 6 episodes, I was like,
They gave us
oh,
2 episodes at the beginning. They said
That's what makes it even worse.
Yeah, they gave you a 2-hour premiere.
Yeah, I was like, not American Horror Story. Like,
Just disappointing. Just cut.
Oh, interesting though.
I couldn't get into American Horror Story. I'm sorry. And there was something else. No, I fucked with that.
it's
But
it's
American Horror
slower
Story, I
than
couldn't
that.
get into that shit, bro.
It's not. I feel like I dropped off, or I still watch it, but I feel like I dropped off at like Hotel or something.
Is that the Gaga one?
Yeah, I feel like that's when it was like last good. I mean,
Okay.
I guess everything after that was just.
Are you
Yeah,
still into gaming, or you kind of set that to the
I
side?
play it sometimes. Yeah.
What system do you have?
PlayStation 5.
What you on right now? What you playing?
Hey, baller.
I don't have a whole bunch of games on it though. I be playing RPG,
Oh, swear, me too. What you playing?
Final Fantasy.
The Rebirth. Rebirth.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid.
I was like,
Which one?
What did y'all expect me to say? The Sims or Cooking Mama?
No, hell no.
I just
Bro,
want to see if
that's
I
what
can
she
chop.
play.
Do you
I
play
just want to see if you
Sims?
chop it up.
No.
Okay, I know you. Yeah, you.
What?
What I was gonna say was, no, gaming is gaming,
No,
bro.
my little brother got me into Call of Duty, but I don't really do like first person shooters.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like, the only time I do shooter is like if I'm playing Uncharted or something.
Hell yeah.
I fuck
You're-
with
you're-
Uncharted.
you're
Or
just-
Metal Gear Solid.
You're just like me.
or something.
You like story driven.
Yeah.
You like narratives.
Yeah.
Which Metal Gear are you playing right now though?
5 because I didn't finish it.
The Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
game is
didn't
hard as
finish it.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I had a PlayStation 4. I didn't finish it.
Gotcha.
So.
They dropped that collection with all the games on there,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're doing the full remake of 3,
Which is coming out. My
which
brother
is
wants to play.
which
it.
is basically chronologically the first game in the series chronologically.
No, I know. Real.
Yeah, because it's during the Vietnam War. It's
Snake Eater.
yeah.
We we used to
5 was first.
No, 5 is after Metal Gear that one because that's when he just becomes the big boss in that one. He becomes the big boss in that one.
we used to go
You should
to
never
the
play it.
same barbershop, but that's no longer there anymore. I don't think. Is it?
Oh, New York Styles.
Yeah, it's still there, but the crew we were in there with, they're all going.
It would make sense. I mean,
bro, that's probably the latest barbershop out there. Everybody was talking about going to fucking Not Sip. What's his name? It is Sip. The like famous Arlington barber. Like everybody go to Sip like he's special with the clippers. Ooh. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
They do have their like little like go to this person in the chair or whatever. I do feel a certain way though, because sometimes like there was one barber shop I went to and there was like a female barber, but I can tell like it was like
you went to the locker room.
It was in Arlington. I forgot where. It's like
in that shopping plaza, right?
Yeah. Past like it's on Collins, but past the Chicken Express.
Yeah, you went to the locker room. Yeah.
That's what they okay.
I ain't gonna put nobody business out, but
yeah, but no,
they in there getting it, bro.
yeah.
They in there getting to it, brother.
Okay,
I'm letting you know that right now.
Wow. Well,
a lot of that, they getting to it. More power to them.
I've had the same barber since high school, so
yeah, I'm not loyal to barbers.
The only time I wasn't when I went to Charlotte, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't feel like I owe barbers anything. You either come here, you don't.
You don't go to a stylist though? Like you still go to a barbershop or you go to a stylist?
I go to a barber. If I'm getting like, like another part of my hair done, like the relaxer or something like that, I'll go to a salon lady. But if I need to go get a cut, like a fade or something, then I'll go to Angel.
I hear.
Which is what my brother recommended.
You go where?
Angel. Angel has a barber shop on.
Oh, yeah.
Collins. I forgot what he called it.
I don't know. I ain't seen him in a long time, bro. Long time.
He's good people.
So I'm gonna get off on a tangent for a minute. I'm trying to wake this back up. All right. So Dalton.
Yes.
You remember
maybe
when I went to Disney, right?
Yes.
All right.
With the whole family.
Yeah.
Y'all was deep.
We were very deep.
Yeah.
So someone else was there too.
No, Witcher was there, obviously.
Yeah.
So I told you the story about what happened to me at the karaoke
yes.
bar, right?
Yes.
I've been playing with the idea in my head if I wanted to get Winter's perspective on the night.
Yeah.
And I think it might be okay to do because I still feel how I feel.
Okay.
But literally every member of my family was like, no.
You were wrong, bro. You were wrong.
So this is how it went, top to bottom.
Yeah, so you tell your side and then we're going to hear the outside perspective.
So we're on the road for 18 hours, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm up, nigga, because I'm popping Adderall. I'm drinking like a fifth of Hennessy. Like I'm just in the...
Which is crazy because he's not driving, obviously.
No, yeah, but I got to keep my driver with me.
Okay.
He even said, shout out to Red. He was like, Kris, you got us there. I was like, I know I did. You know what I'm saying? I sacrificed myself for the betterment of the trip.
Yeah, right.
So we get there, we get settled, everybody's picking their rooms. It's cool, all the kids running around. I don't know who came up with the idea, but somebody was like, yo, we should go hit the city. Like, we should go out, pop out, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, whatever. So we getting dressed. I put on me, me and Winter went shopping before we went. You know what I'm saying? I had me a little 1-2, you feel me?
Okay.
Put my shit on, right? Everybody look good. We go to this little hole in the wall karaoke bar. It's jumping too, dog. It's jumping, bro. Like
that white boy on the Eminem song.
Yeah, there's no karaoke bar without some white guy doing Eminem.
Always.
So we're in there. Everybody, we're getting our drinks, sitting at the table. Now the way everyone's seated, like I'm facing the stage. Everybody else is kind of like around and behind me, but I'm directly already like facing it, right?
Okay.
So, and then there's a table like right in front of me, and then the stage is where Corey is.
Oh, so
the table's
you
right
can
here.
sit down at this karaoke.
Yeah. Right, so I'm sitting down. 2 dudes walk in, 2 black guys, right?
Okay.
They sit down at the table. They chilling. They catching the vibe, whatever. So I'm so embarrassed. So
did you do karaoke?
No, hell no. I think Jennifer and Luke signed up, but what happened, and I was like, we gotta fucking go.
Okay,
right? So I'm sitting down. We're all sitting there. We're watching people perform, and then the 2 guys sit down, and me and one of the guys we just started chopping it up. Like, oh, this your family, bro? I said, yeah, man. You know, we came down from Texas. We're trying to catch Disney World, yada, yada. First red flag. He said, oh, shit, me and my homie drove down here. I left the wife at home. I said, bet. So I was wearing these glasses because I think I went to the mall earlier that day. What y'all doing? Some telepathy shit?
No, I just want him to listen to this shit, bro.
So
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just listening.
Just listen.
So
there's no background, no context.
So we went to the mall, I think somewhere along the lines. Okay, maybe that wasn't day one, but
you had some glasses.
I had some glasses on, right? So he said something to the effect of like, yo, you know, those are like buffs from, you know, the Detroit, they call their the Cartier buffs or whatever. I got some knockoffs at the mall.
Okay.
So he was like, I was like, oh, yeah, nah, these are fake, bro. I got these out of kiosk in Middle Mall, just trying to look like something. And he was like, oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, man, they look good, man. They look good on you. I said, oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we going on with the night. And then I turned around and started talking to my family now. I was like, I almost forgot everybody was here. So Mook and Alex are like, Kris, do you know him? Like, why you? I was like, nah, bro, just
chopping it up.
Uh-huh. So I turned, he asked me, no. He get up and he come back. And then he asked me if Winter's my girl. So I'm like, oh, there you go. Like, nigga trying to, you know, talk to Winter. So I was like, yes, she's my girl, whatever. He's like, oh, okay, cool. So I get up and come back. And he's coming back to his seat. And he starts massaging my shoulders.
What?
Yeah. So I'm like,
I don't remember this part of the story.
I might have left it out. Okay.
Bro, I'm out of
alcohol. Like out of nowhere?
Yeah. Like, it wasn't like I didn't come off stage. So it wasn't like
so you sat down and he was just like, Did he do the pat?
I don't remember like how his hands bounced off my shoulders, but he started like, hey, yeah, like it's like he did the like it's all right here tonight type of rub on my shoulders, right? And I'm like, right. Now by this point, everybody's kind of in on it except for me.
Yeah.
So I turn back around, everybody laughing, and I was like, bro. And then they just let me have it. Like Kris, that nigga choosing. Like, you better, what you gonna do, Kris? Like, what you gonna do? So I'm like,
step up to the plate, Kris.
Automatically get uncomfortable. So I go outside and I'm sitting on the little bench outside the door and I start smoking a cigarette. So I'm sitting out there and then like my cousin come. I think it was Shiva. She was like, Kris. She laughing though, but she's like trying to console me, like, it's okay, bro. Like, it's okay. I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. Like, we ain't got to leave. Because I'm still not trying to fuck up their night because they in there having a good time. Yeah. But I'm over this shit now. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I think I'm telling myself, I'm not thinking, like, I know. It's like, bro, he's just trying to get that Winter, bro. Like, that's what he was doing. Right? Like, that's what he was trying to do.
No.
Wait, you think he was trying to, wait.
He thought this man was trying to approach me.
No. But you saying you think he was trying to butter you up so he
maybe he thought we was finna do something crazy because he left the wife at home.
You mean you thought he wanted some swinging shit?
Yeah.
No, bro.
No.
Kris refuses to believe that this man was just attracted to him.
He was hitting on you, bro.
Look,
and he left his wife at home because he's with his.
But why would he hit on me and he with the guy? Look, let me get back to the story because y'all think it's tripping. Look, I'm going back to the story.
Double the fun.
This is a Pride Month episode.
Exactly. They're non-monogamous. They're just dudes being dudes.
So I was like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable. So then John comes out there and he can't let it go. He's dying, laughing.
Yeah, he laughing.
So then I see the whole family storm out and Alex is like, Kris, we're a good one, bro. She charged that nigga up, bro, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wait, what? So I guess he came up to Winter and you can...
Because you're outside this whole time.
I'm outside.
Okay, so this is great. Now we get a whole different...
Right.
Listen.
So you tell us what happened.
Don't lie either.
No, exactly what you said happened.
Okay.
Nothing else really more happened than that. Mm-hmm. Besides the fact that I knew you were uncomfortable, that you had to be outside.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable. Yeah.
And then I know that there was conflict going on because nobody wants you just outside by yourself. Like, we can really go. We just got here. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
You know, but you was doing something else.
Do you
then
think
he just kept on trying to talk like he was being too sociable. That was it.
Right.
And it pissed me off. And we were getting ready to go anyway. I didn't really do anything. He might have been exaggerating a little bit. I really didn't do anything, but I did say something because it was very obvious. I'm sorry that you didn't want to like come to that conclusion, but it was very obvious. You know, he left the wife at home. He asked if whatever. I understand you thinking that he was like, oh yeah, let's take your girl to Paris or something. Like, no, he wasn't saying that. He wanted to he wanted to see what you were doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is it just like is it just weird to you because it's a guy that like normally you're used to seeing somebody approach whether that's a guy, but
right?
Like it's weird.
Me being a pro, like I'm the baddie tonight. Like I don't get that type of attention.
Let's be real.
Yeah, you know what
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, like I don't usually.
No, but the massage of the shoulders is enough to know, Kris. That's enough.
That was crazy. But again,
because me going
right, but he didn't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did.
He went for the deep tissue.
Yeah.
He was trying to feel some deep tissue.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, we leave and we find another spot, and of course everybody's still talking about it. And then
hell yeah, that's funny.
I think we all was like, let's go back. God. I think we might have stopped by and it was like dead, and we was like, all right, let's just go.
Drove by to be like, is he in there?
I think somebody hopped out. We did go to like a hole in the wall spot, and we were like, nah, this ain't the vibe. And then
Orlando is really such a weird fucking place.
I don't even know if we were in. I don't know where we were because we still had a drive to Dallas. I mean to Disney.
So you might have been in like Winter Park.
Some shit. Yeah, it was a bunch of houses that all look the same.
Weird, bro.
Yeah, everything about that shit was weird out there. I mean, but it was cool. The pool, they had like a net around the pool. It was like cool being there. But we get back home, right? Now my grandma didn't go. It was my parents, my uncle and aunt. I think those and Mook and Jennifer were like the adults. And Mook and Jennifer was with us. So we get back and they're telling my parents this shit, and just Jennifer, when she started laughing, she can't breathe anymore.
Can't no more.
So it's like
she takes it.
Yeah, it's a super like. And I'll never forget. She was like, Kris, I told you stop going places look that good, boy. Like, I was like, bro, like they know this making me feel like uncomfortable. And then, again, look,
bro. It's okay.
It's okay. It's prominent. But shit like that don't bother me but I'd much rather it be straightforward than like trying to beat around the bush type shit. Because I already told the man I was with somebody, regardless. So I feel like just keep your P on that. And that's like across the board.
Kris.
Right.
They don't care.
No, he left his wife at home. His morals are out the window. What are we talking about right now, G? That was already off rip. Yeah, I let my wife at home, brother.
I think you should take it as just one of those like funny things that happen.
No, absolutely. I do. When we talk about it, it's a laughing moment.
Me and her, we went out or whatever. We went out and remember when we went out and we were walking? I don't know. I forgot where we were walking. We went to that same place that we went to for the after party. We were in Deep Ellum, and we were walking.
You have to make sure it was that one time and not that one time.
No,
I'm sure they got plenty of stories.
Oh, no, they fucking do.
Me and Court, everything, just because you had one uncomfortable night, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of uncomfortable nights.
Yeah. I'm sure.
But it's fun. But I treat it as like, because I was laughing because some guy had approached us and he was like, oh, that's your girl or whatever.
What'd you say?
I don't let him say nothing else. Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, and we just keep it moving.
That's fair.
It was awkward. That was awkward, but yeah.
Because what are you gonna say? No, and then what conversation are we gonna have after that? We're not having a conversation. Yes, and just keep walking. Mm-hmm. Keep walking forward.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming.
I'm just an old fashioned guy. You know what I'm saying? So if you say this lady's taken or this man's taken, that should be it. Like,
yeah.
He was
but
like
some people. I mean, I get it. Some people
aggressive like
aggressive. Some people can.
He was like backwards dirty macking. Yes.
I don't know what he was doing. He was Mac dirtying.
He just wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
He wasn't to have fun with me.
He didn't know that. That's why he was checking.
I wasn't even like. OD flamboyant. You know, like I got like a little bit more flamboyant with the swag. I wasn't even that
good. You just looked
Look,
good.
Chris, here's also
I was a little big back then too.
Chris, you were so passive aggressive. Like you'll because you won't say nothing.
Yeah.
The moment, like, imagine if Ryan was there and he touched Ryan's shoulder. Ryan, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Nah, I feel like Ryan would have been like,
no, he would have laughed.
yeah.
But I'm saying he would have.
You would have been like, get your fucking hands off
I would
me.
have, yes. Like, I would have done the Denzel.
Yeah.
Get your fucking hands
hands off me. Hell yeah. No, I'm more like, what is happening? Oh my God.
Was
I'm
this
scared.
Demon Hour? Did this happen during Demon Hour?
No, there was nothing going on. Chris was just outside looking good as usual, and I was fat back then, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little thick back then, you know. And he was just trying to shoot his shot. He was like, anything happens.
He was a bald nigga too. You know, other niggas nasty. They're the type of niggas.
At least they gonna approach
Hey,
you.
they're the type of niggas that they don't take their shirt off. They just tuck that shit under their chin, bro. Like they don't even go all the way. Like bald niggas.
They bite the shirt.
No, they just put it up under their chin and get to work, bro. I don't leave me alone, nigga. Fuck no. That's crazy.
You're all right, man. You made it.
No, bro. Shit, I'm still scarred. As if you can't tell.
Why?
Nigga, what the fuck?
It's all right, bro.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, like,
it's all right, G.
A lot of awkward shit happens. You know,
men hit on me all the time at work. There's gay guys that be up there, be like, they're making the eyes and shit. Like, make sure they go out their way to say hi. Like, I know what the fuck be going on. And I respect that, though. I'm like, cool. Like, I must got that shit on today. He was just, that was like, he was kind of buff. I'm like, I don't know if I can take this nigga.
I would.
You know what I'm saying?
I would fold too.
Like, I don't know. And shit, like my brothers
take one for the team,
and my cousin are sitting like behind me. It would have took them time to get through, like everybody sitting to the side of them. I would have.
Yeah.
You feel me? That shit would have been bad. I would have
right,
folded up.
Right.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You all right, man.
Everything's fine. Thank y'all for my group therapy session. Let me get that out like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. My only treasure, man. It's sad. Where we at? Where we going? What y'all want to talk about now?
I would like to touch back on the stan culture thing. I think I for my whatever. I think it's okay to like whatever artist, whatever. I feel like a good artist for me is like, you know how, like, I tell her, too, like, you know how you'll listen to somebody's whole album or whatever that you fuck with? I feel like a good one for me is, like, if you have 4 good songs, like 3 or 4 good songs. Because I don't, like, there's not a single artist that I've listened to a whole album and been like, fire. Like, because I always felt like there's some songs in the album and I'm like,
They could have kept.
Yeah, it's either filler or it's just, like, you experimented and you tried something new and it didn't hit. But I feel like if you have 4 good songs or whatever, at least, then I'm like, okay, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, for example, I like K-Tronada.
Yeah.
You know, like, I like the beats he makes and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I can rely on him. Like, if he produces a whole other album, I can rely.
He can give you 4 bangers.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. So that's what I look
If that's
for.
like your, he could definitely give you 4 bangers for sure.
Yeah. But I don't do the whole stan thing where it's like, okay, the Barbs, the
Beehive,
like the Beehive,
Barty Gang, all that shit.
Yeah, I don't really do that because
But you definitely are Aubrey's angel, though.
I'm definitely not.
Why you keep telling him to do that?
Because he is, bro. He's the first nigga.
If you don't support it, I feel like he's like, if you don't support Kendrick, then he's
No. I'm just. There's been a clear cut like line drawn in the sand. I don't know if you're on Twitter right now, but that discourse, Drake stands are putting in overtime, trying to discredit Kendrick in any way, shape, or form.
But that's why I'm not trying. I'm not trying to discredit Kendrick.
I think it's also because of our age. We kind of like fade. Like I feel like our fandom or standom stopped at like, I'm finna blow like a whole week's check to go see Glow in the Dark. Like Kanye's Glow in the Dark, or like Lady Gaga opened up for him and the Neptunes and shit. Like I feel like our shit was, and then we're like an underground era, like generation as well, like Big Sean, Currency, Wiz, like those were like our champions type shit. Right. So like it's not really even they have a cult like following, but this Stan shit is different. Like Nicki Minaj's
they're
the Barbs,
yeah,
they'll like dox you, fight you in public, like all behind Nicki. Like
they'll find your address online and shit. Yeah,
that's what doxing means, boomer.
But I feel
it was right there. I'm sorry. I love you.
I'm not about to sell a heart or like an organ to go see Renaissance. Like I don't really like Beyonce. I know. Yo.
We said your real name. Remember that.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, but I like Beyonce stuff, but I'm not like, I gotta go see Renaissance.
Right. I feel you on that.
Like I like her songs. There are some songs that I like, but I'm not like.
Did you like the Cowboy Carter?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song out there? Because I got a favorite out there. My favorite song is Two Most Wanted. Her and Miley Cyrus. I love that fucking song, bro.
That is so interesting that was the one for you.
That shit is. And I know you're not a big Beyonce, but I'm
I
like,
was about to say I don't.
That song with Miley Cyrus, like,
I like old Beyonce. Like I like Me, Myself, and I.
Yeah,
like
you like that, the nigga Beyonce. I feel you.
No, but before she met, no, because when she did, when she was with Nicki Minaj,
that was a moment though.
Yeah.
When her and Nicki did those records.
Yeah, but I like previous.
You like B-Day.
Yeah. Did you
B-Day's immaculate though.
Her self-titled, like Beyonce, is that where it stopped for you? Because after that it was Lemonade, and
that was the Shadow Drop one.
I think Lemonade is kind of like where it stopped because that was a visual. That was album, right?
That's what sold that album really was the visuals.
The visuals?
Yeah. Because as far as like if it's that following the Beyonce album, I was kind of like, okay.
Hey,
and they put her on HBO or whatever for that Lemonade thing.
Yeah, I think so.
And then she had the Netflix special.
Yeah.
So Beyonce is an interesting topic to land on because I don't quite understand. I can get like, I honestly I can't get why anybody wouldn't like Beyonce for real. Like I'm not even trying to be. I get not being a stan for her, but. You either like if you're listening to
you talking about like not liking any of her music.
Yeah, like if you're listening to singing, right? Like the ability to be able to sing. Mm-hmm. She's probably at this current where we are right now. She's top 5 singers, vocalists rather, right?
But some people see her like from what I heard. Some people see her as she's a better performer than she's a singer.
I think they're pretty even, like, and even high, not even like mid, like really high. Because we got to think about the who are we comparing her to then? Like in her, if we can't compare Adele because she doesn't perform, she'll just sit and sing. Amazing vocalist though. Lady Gaga sings and she performs, but like she fucking with Beyonce though.
Gaga can perform.
She good. She's good.
Her with Beyonce again. They did.
I still want that part.
Like, who are we comparing it to? Like, as far as her performance?
Yeah, and vocal. Like, if we, she's gonna beat most of the list. I don't even think I might give Adele like vocal like slightly over Beyonce. Slightly.
That can't be slightly.
Why?
Adele's a way better singer than Beyonce, but she doesn't do like a whole performance. She doesn't have like a magnetic stage presence. There's nobody that you can compare to Beyonce really as far as like female artists go besides like Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift can't really sing like that. I don't
and
feel
she
like
can't perform like that.
I don't ever put I can't
but I'm a Swiftie though,
it's
so
just like a performance show thing. It's just like what's aesthetically pleasing. There's not really like comparable like people because not a lot of people really put on like shows like that. Not a lot of female artists put on shows like that, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean before Beyonce era, I mean if you go back, Janet would be one.
Madonna,
Whitney Houston,
Whitney.
But now everybody's just like mini Beyoncés, like Chloe. Normani.
Well, Chloe was her protege.
Yeah.
They were, but Normani, that was.
She was hit or miss.
Honestly,
she's still not there.
I think that's more of the machine pushing her though, because
Normani.
Because after she left the group,
right,
they be kind of like it. This is her debut album. You know how long ago she left that group?
Yeah, but I think it was more like label things with her.
But that's what I'm saying. They're trying to mold her into something that she's not.
Yeah,
like so.
She should have dropped right after that Cardi record, because that Cardi record was one of them ones.
You just like anything Cardi dropped though.
Not Playboy Cardi, Cardi B.
Oh,
I don't like just anything Cardi B dropped. I do fuck with Cardi B though. I do, but nah, you know
she's just funny as fuck.
She Cardi to me,
she's pure comedy.
I think they kind of she was bigger than her moment at that time.
Yeah.
And she just remained bigger than the moment. But as far as musicianship goes,
nah, come on now.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah, I don't think they.
No one's throwing their hat in the ring for
that. They
knew
knew she would be big, but I don't think they knew she was going to be that big.
I mean, that was partially personality though. It was just like
it was her.
I think I kind of agree. I think she has like a really good personality.
She's charismatic.
Like I feel like her personality shines like when she does commercials and stuff like that, or even when she's like talking.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people vibe mostly with her personality. Like she puts in the music or whatever.
Stan culture's whack though. I mean, even me being
anybody. Like, I feel like what's that movie? I think I told you, or I don't know if you've seen it, but that movie about that girl who
the fake beehive thing.
Fake beehive girl.
Childish Gambino did it.
Yeah, that was on Amazon, right?
Yeah, it was on Amazon.
Swarm.
Like that.
Yes.
Swarm.
Yeah.
Oh. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet, but people told me like you need to watch it or whatever.
Super toxic fan. Yeah.
You know, I just thought about something. That's crazy. Oh, I'll keep it to myself.
I can't believe they have people that like that though.
I was just gonna say how much.
Go ahead, get it out.
Nah.
Okay.
Cardi. B. Don't know where we're going from there. I don't know.
We're just talking about Stan culture, bro.
Stan culture's whack. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, indefinitely.
I feel like Cardi B is like the representation of you can make it out of anything. You can go from being a stripper to love and hip hop, and now you're an artist.
But social media has fucked the game up. I feel like.
I mean, obviously, but
worse than back then. I feel like back then it was still gate kept.
Well, yeah, it was manufactured for us. Like we got magazines.
No, I'm talking about earlier days. I'm talking like pre-pandemic Twitter.
Oh, you talking about then?
Yeah,
but even
like
then, though.
Shit.
Do you think that do y'all think just all three of y'all? Do y'all think that there's too many artists, like too many music artists? It like to where it's like kind of like sounding the same. Like
it's oversaturated.
It's oversaturated.
But see, the thing is now it's just.
Because I feel like everybody wants to be like an artist, like a music artist these days now, or they want to be like a pop singer, or like. So is that like the new wave?
It's just because it's now they've made it accessible for anybody to do. Like right now, if you went home, you could record anything you want and upload it to Apple Music right now. Like no one can stop you from doing so.
Right.
There's nothing in place to like. It doesn't matter how good you are or whatever.
I will say it. The thing that does matter is if you're uniquely different, but not forced, trying to separate yourself from the crowd, right? Because I struggle with that as a producer myself. Like, I listen to beats first when I'm listening to music, and be like, oh, that's hard, or I wonder why they did X, Y, Z. And I go home and I work on my stuff and I listen and I'm like, man, this shit don't feel like that felt, or it's not as big, or whatever the case may be. But then I'll send her beats and she'll always be like, bro, what the fuck? And I know like she's very eclectic when it comes to music, and she's listening to the same thing I'm listening to, but she's like, bro, your shit's crazy. And I'm just like, why though? Like, I don't get it. Like, she's like, you should do a TikTok thing and do this, like find where you pick the samples and all that shit. Like,
right.
She's like, I feel that way. But I'm also like, on the other hand, where I'm like, damn, Cardo's shit is hard. Like, so I listen to his beats and I'm like, I don't even know how his mind goes to these places, or Alchemist or Kanye, whoever you want, Timbaland, whoever. But then I remember, damn, I'm uniquely different from these other artists as well. My ear is different and I do have something to offer. So when it comes to like oversaturation music as a whole, I feel like if you have something uniquely different to offer, you'll be okay. Like, I wasn't like a huge XXX Tentacion fan. I listened to like his project, I think it was Sad, and I was like, oh, this just reminds me of Cudi. So I was like, okay, I mean, it's cool, but I can go listen to Cudi if I want this, right? And then obviously after his untimely demise, I went back and then, you know, shit started sounding different and hit different, whatever the case may be. I still only walked away with like one song from that particular album that I listen to on a regular basis. But it also intrigues me when a lot of people are like behind somebody that I don't quite understand what's going on with that artist. Like, why are y'all so crazy? Like Isaiah Rashad, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea why everybody's like, this is the fucking guy. I got 3 songs. I got 3 songs. I like the song with him and Sid. I love that record. All the songs are earlier. Him and SZA, the earlier record. Everything else is like, what are y'all trying to? I can't figure that out.
That's always been your thing, though. With him.
Yeah. I can't figure out why.
Because that was like Brandon's guy.
Yeah, I know. And when me and Brandon were working on 2.5 Minutes and all that shit, and
he was just.
I was like, bro, what is like? I feel like I know in my mind, my heart, Brandon rap better than this nigga. Like, beat selections similar. I get that. That's who you listened to when he was at UNT. But I was like, bro, he not moving me like that. I don't get it.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I don't get it.
But I mean,
I hate to navigate y'all show.
No, go ahead.
Because I do want to ask Bestie the same question. Not the Isaiah Rashad thing, because I saw the.
I was about to say, excuse me.
Wait, you fuck with Isaiah?
No,
I love Isaiah Rashad, but continue.
I support him.
Do you feel like there is? Because I truly want to like know, because I ask a lot of people, but do you feel like the music industry has like too many like it's oversaturated?
I don't know. I feel like everybody's gonna follow a vibe, you know, like whatever you're feeling. But I feel like there's a lot of artists that are like underrated or not yet discovered, or could be bigger than they are, but because everybody's kind of waiting on, like, you know, who they already know to drop something, or who already went viral to drop something, it doesn't make new space. It doesn't create new space. But I don't think it's because of oversaturation. Like, you might hear something one day from somebody that's unsigned, young, talented, from Houston, that you might like, you know.
But you haven't heard like any like you wouldn't say like, okay, like this is a copycat of somebody that I heard, or like.
Not because kids was listening to Ariana Grande cover Popular and was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna use that in the new Wicked movie. They don't, you know. Yeah. It's just a different generationally, and like what's like trending and all that stuff is gonna be different.
True.
Just how like all this newer music we might not be into, you know. Why don't you like 4 Bats?
Yeah, let's get to it, T.
I don't know the guy to not like him, but I do feel like his music is. I'm no like. Well, kind of.
With Savant,
I am. I was finna lie, but it's underdeveloped. His sound.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's pretty much it. And then the fact, like, when I was younger, my objective was not to have a bunch of dudes in my videos. So that also was a little turn off for me. But I do appreciate that he didn't give up on himself and shit like that. Like, somebody kept him going and was like, yo, we could really do this shit. Mm-hmm. That is what I feel like is lacking. Mm-hmm. There's not too many people that are telling a larger like batch of artists, maybe not this one, maybe try to
on the next.
Yeah, like work on your artistry first. But like when you're young and you got that energy, you want to just produce and like put out like whatever. And
well, that's kind of the name of the game too,
yeah, but I feel like if you're trying to get in the business, because there's a difference between like the business and then like just like doing the underground type of thing, like where you can produce as much as you want and have a certain sound and a certain frequency to like how your shit is mixed and mastered and all that shit. Like SoundCloud rap, for instance, right? Anybody can upload to SoundCloud.
The only thing with Four Bats is just it happened so fast.
It happened fast, right?
Which is the only.
It's not his fault
that's
that
the
it
only
happened
thing
like
I'm saying.
that.
It's just a little unpolished.
It took time. And then I also the main thing that really pisses me off about it is someone like a Kanye or like Drake kind of co-signing like the rushing the process part of it. Like his second official project, I didn't listen to, but allegedly Kanye's on there, right? So Kanye's on there, his second project, and it's not. He's from here, right? And I don't see anyone championing him like outside of when the conversations about the Dallas scenes come up. It's not like the same type of thing that I see when it comes to Brent or Party or any other young R&B dude. Like, it's kind of just like a homegrown thing that a lot of people are proud of because he came from Texas in general or Dallas.
Well, what about Mexican OT?
He's actually got a really good personality, and he's been on what?
You don't think Four Bats? Okay.
He's been on Joe Rogan or something, right? No, he was on. He was with. He did.
He's been on. I've seen him all over the place. Bro.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
But I feel like after he had his little, it's just the when something goes viral and then everybody's trying to rush the process. But with him, they wanted him to just talk more because he says whatever.
Yeah, he's more of a personality.
But then with him, he was just like, okay, I'm going to get my music out there. So the fact that the music's rushed, it's the same thing. It's like his earlier interviews and stuff might kind of fell back on him a little weird, like with him how
shitting
he
on
talks.
himself. Oh, you talking about Mexican OT?
Yeah.
Yeah, he shitted on himself. He said that in one of his interviews.
Yeah, but then they had a couple interviews where they had to talk about his use of the N-word and it being like applied to the South and everything.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, so since you're a Four Bats fan and a Mexican OT fan, song for song, their first record that kind of like blew them, the song, what's Mexican OT song is the joint he got with Paul Wall, right? That was like the first song that like.
The first one?
That's the first song I heard that got him popular.
That's the interview I just watched. Him and Paul Wall were talking.
Mexican OT?
Mm-hmm.
Mexican OT had that song in the kitchen in the living, like you know what I'm talking about, like his
Johnny Dang.
Johnny Dang. That's his big one. Then Four Bats joint is his viral song is I'm giving for you. I really wish that you were here. Why'd you wear that fucking dress? like okay,
but you know why? But it was viral for different reasons. Again, like the aesthetics were different, and I feel like people were more like into Mexican OT's aesthetics, like as far as getting to know his personality, especially when he did that, like whatever he was holding the chicken and stuff, you know. But then but when people were talking about Four Bats, it's like, why is his voice so high pitched and he got a shiesty on? Like that's what people were more curious about with that. So that's why I think it's different.
I fuck with the fact like his album, like I know he has the qualities to make himself like to be what I know like he has the qualities to become someone. I just feel like somebody should be like, hey bro, okay, we got here because of the underground shit we were doing. Now let's polish this and make it to where it gotta go. And I just ain't seen that. That's pretty much it. And he's 20, bro. I'm 32 years old. I got gray hairs, bro. I pay taxes and shit. Like he should be if he got the right.
I feel like I only seen one interview, honestly, with Mexican OT, and all I remember him saying was like he just wants to create music. Like he doesn't want to put this image or facade out here that like most rappers do, where they have all the like the bling and the money and the whatever. He's like, that's not what I like. That's not my MO. Like I just like to make music or whatever. So
he's a
I can
fantastic
respect him
rapper,
for that. Like, and he raps where he's from, so I can respect him for that.
Where's he from? He from Houston?
He's from Bay City. I think. I don't know.
Where's Bay City at? I don't know.
It's like
Houston area?
Like Corpus?
Oh, he's like
down
there.
Like,
yeah,
they go hunt wild boars and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, he country is fucked up, so he definitely texted his shit too.
Yeah. For sure. Whoa.
But you know, TikTok can put your
TikTok is
put your music out there too with the sound or whatever. But is that what you're talking about when you say like, because you know how like there's those artists that be on Instagram and TikTok, like that one girl group. They're like the two black girls.
Oh yeah, that run everywhere.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they got like a Taco Bell commercial or something.
Yeah.
Or something.
I think Google used them for an ad and shit.
They went viral for that running style. It got copied by these white women too. It was crazy.
Well, what I heard about the copying was that the same guy who did theirs did the white girls as well.
Still though, that aesthetic was theirs.
The aesthetic was the cameraman.
But either way, they did all their videos that way.
Yeah, but that's like saying don't go to Lyrical Lemonade to wear yellow.
I'm sorry, no.
It is. But okay, it is.
You're talking about the one white guy that...
If you're the director, right?
That's his style.
I understand, Chris, but what I'm saying is if we talk about it, because they talk about it. When you're shooting videos, you're not just like, hey, director, I'm just going to do what you say. If it's my video, we're paying for it.
Yeah, but you're also going to that person because of something. But I'm not saying it's copying, but you know what you're going to get.
I'm saying they copy, but if that's his style, right?
That's his style. He the director.
So he told, but that's even worse. So, hey, white girls, let's do the exact same thing. Let's run toward the camera and rap.
Somebody should be blamed, but also, do you not expect the director to have people come to him for what he did?
But if I'm a director, you don't do the same shit over and over again.
And especially
Hype Williams didn't make the same video.
Tell that to goddamn Martin Scorsese.
All his movies are the same.
White crime mob movies, yeah.
All his movies are the same.
Premise, yes.
The Departed is the same as Taxi.
Irish gangsters.
Oh my God.
Italian gangsters. What do you want? I mean, he didn't make a black gangster movie yet.
Why would Martin Scorsese, an old white man, make a black gangster film?
He not Irish, is he?
He not black though. You want an old white man?
You
are out of your fucking
dog.
mind.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen, okay?
And beans don't burn on the grill.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
A white man didn't write that.
Are y'all up on streaming? Do y'all watch any streamers? Like, do y'all do that, or I'm just
my camera's tripping, right?
Like Casanad or Rage and shit.
Yeah,
I fuck with Kai. What about
and
you?
the other one,
Hassan Piker.
I don't know who that is. Is he good? What is his content?
Political commentary.
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
Sometimes it's kind of good though to watch.
What happened to that guy that was like, fish don't fry in the kitchen? Changed my mind. What's that guy's name?
What?
Like he will have
the
change my mind guy.
He'll go to college campuses and shit. That YouTuber.
You don't know what I'm about? White guy.
I'd have to see it, bro.
It's like, they use the meme now, like of him sitting at the table and
with
like,
the coffee.
Yeah, you never seen any of his stuff?
I don't know, maybe.
He was cooking them. Like you got like the, it was more like they try to like politically outrage you type guy. Like,
okay,
but his shit was based in like reality and
like normal shit.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he went to go victimize liberal college students
basically.
with a sheet full of conservative talking points.
Okay.
And then they were just like, but he was like, but actually he had all his facts all
like he was ready to go. Yeah.
And then he just
look. He even I don't think he went to like a HBCU, but one of the topics was kind of surrounded around like black people's experience in America versus white or whatever, and he was talking to a black person. So I was like, finally, we finna get one up, because at this point it's like a game to me now. There was like at a point in time I was just watching this shit like at the crib type shit. So when I seen this, I was like, he finally finna catch an L, because like you can't go against black people on YouTube. You finna get like canceled or whatever. And no, he cooked her ass.
Did he?
He cooked the fuck.
What was the topic?
It was just like he's a stat guy. So he's like, black people get just as much as list as white, blah blah blah. You just whatever the school job for it, whatever. Like he just has stats to like back his shit up.
So he has like he keeps it all in line.
Yeah,
and he's just ready to go.
But because
just numbers, and he doesn't believe in like systematic racism or any of that kind of that doesn't play into the statistics of it.
It doesn't play into the statistic. Okay. The statistics of it. So it is if you don't have an open mind, you're gonna get mad watching it. Like you're fucking like yell at the fucking phone or a computer like, bro, nah, hell no, we feel this, we did that, but like you can't argue.
My question is this: with that, does he keep like an even tone the whole time?
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. Thank you for bringing it back.
Now, look, that would rile people up.
Yeah, bro, because he don't get emotional, and everyone
10 times out of 10.
And it's not just obviously it's not black people that challenge him. It's white kids, it's Indian, it's Hispanic, it's everywhere. He's still even toned.
Does he only goes to college campuses? Does it, or is he just?
That's all I've seen.
Most of the ones he does are at college campuses, and he's not talking to like students that study like, politics or anything like that. It's just any random kid that's walking by, and he's saying something very controversial like abortion is murder. And just having people just react emotionally, so that's why he
gets them.
He really just like further projects that like snowflake, like crybaby liberal thing. That's his whole platform, is to like further that. He doesn't really say anything.
Yeah.
He's just a tool,
and he don't get emotional. And everyone he
lets
goes
people
against
react for him.
I feel like that's easy. I feel like it's easy to make content that way because I feel like obviously people watch controversial content, but I feel like it's kind of like those what's those podcasts with those girls or whatever, and they like the guys always pick the OnlyFans girls or whatever.
Like fresh and fit and whatever.
Yeah, I feel like they purposely target people like that so that way they can have like, cause like these girls are quote unquote.
I'm not gonna lie, I do want to have a Battle of the Sexes podcast.
Oh God,
I do want to do, but I feel like ours would go so completely different because we're not that. I'm really looking for understanding. I'm not looking to like outrage a certain demographic. So I want to do that. And then I think Dalton would be like our fucking guardian who's married and kids, all that shit. Like this is where most, not going to say most, a nice percentage of people want to end up married with children, right? And the game fucked up. The dating scene, perfect. How's the dating scene for you? How's it looking? 2024.
Just like yours. Just like yours.
We can end on this, Kris.
I want to know.
We can end on this, Kris.
I want to know, like, how pros and cons of dating June, whatever, 2024. Like, what's...
But we thank y'all for giving us the balloon popping thing.
What's that? Oh.
The balloon popping show.
20 versus 1 or whatever?
No, it's like they have the balloons and they'll like, if they pop it, that means like, no way. Like, we're out.
If it's a boy or a girl, that thing.
Sorry, you're not qualified.
Yeah.
No, them popping their balloon means like no. I'm out.
20 versus 1. Yeah. Like when, like V's was like, what that mean?
Yeah, but they don't have the balloons on that one.
Okay.
That's just they come up to him and he's like, nah. Or my favorite was Young Nardo. Was like, nah, you pretty though. He said it to every single girl. Nah, you pretty though.
Would y'all's balloon get popped?
Like, would I pop the balloon? Or if I walk in the room and someone popped the balloon? Absolutely, someone popped the balloon.
I'm pretty sure somebody would pop me.
At law of averages, someone's popping that balloon, Kris.
Ain't no bitch alive popping my balloon.
I would say all of them popping. Someone you walk in.
Not all of them.
Ain't nobody popping my balloon.
Would you care if they did?
Hell yeah. I might not make a scene because I know I'm on camera, but I'm going to go home and cry. Like, I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to cry when I get in the car.
It's crazy, though, because, like, they'll pop, like, when someone, remember when Next was on? The girl gets all the Next.
That's crazy, bro.
She didn't say that yet.
I like Next. Next was
that show was fucking. Or the shit was fake, but Change Your Heart. But
who is that? Is that the Rock nigga?
No, that was the one where they would go on a date and then they would be like, do I want to stay with who I am, or what? Do I have a change of heart and go with this new
That's
person?
the same shit as
the game was on there. So
what the shit on Netflix right now?
Ultimatum.
No, it's the other one. Is that where they don't see each other for a long time?
Oh, Love is Blind?
That's the same shit.
No, I'm saying Ultimatum, you go in with your partner that wants to get married, but you don't want to get married. And there's other couples there that somebody wants to get married versus not want to get married. And then they play house with each other for 3 weeks. It's so weird.
Would you do it?
Hell no.
That was like wife swap. Remember when they used to swap the...
Literally.
The
Dave Chappelle had the skit.
Yes.
And they live with each other and talk about their relationships and stuff and go on dates. It's so weird.
Hell nah.
Back to you, Corey. How's the dating scene in 2024? For real. I'm trying to see if everybody...
I think it's the same. I think it's the same for everybody. I think people need to stop, like, this whole, like, traditional, like, you have to do this, you have to do this. I feel like if you're a partner, like, you should treat your relationship like a partnership rather than just like okay, well, I expect my man to do this, or I expect a woman to do this.
Yeah.
Like,
I can dig that.
And I feel like a lot of older people, like, I don't say older, like, maybe that's not in the millennial, obviously, like, older than millennial, that generation. I feel like they have it down pat, and I feel like they're just kind of like we fucked up. Like, millennial all the way down to, like, I think there's a few millennial people that are more married than Gen Z or whatever, but I don't be getting this, like, you got to do this, you got to do. I really don't think we should be having the whole 50-50, like, dinner date thing or whatever.
Those conversations shouldn't be happening. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, I just feel like it's like.
Or the man's always supposed to pay. Like, what do you mean?
I feel like it's just kind of corny to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Look, those are conversations to be had by individuals, because that's a difference. People care about different shit.
Yeah.
So, like, but people like to make blanket statements like, oh,
yeah, and that's, I mean, a lot of people are doing shit like that.
That's the big thing. It's all blanket statements
for engagement, but it does raise certain questions about, like, how you were raised, right? Because I feel like we go all based off of what we saw our parents doing
most of the time.
So, like, if you saw that sometimes your mom would pay for XYZ or your dad would pay for XYZ, then you're going to kind of take that with you. But I also think our parents don't give us enough credit for paying attention to things. And because I talk to my dad about shit like that all the time. Mm-hmm. We just had a conversation about that today. Like, why would I literally talk about that? Like, why would you think that I'm not thinking about that? Like him getting older and family responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? Take care of the family type shit. Like, why would you think I'm not? Because then that goes to show me that maybe you feel like you've had a misstep in your raising me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, if you feel like you instilled that in your children, that there's responsibilities to be had, male, female, oldest, youngest, whatever the case may be, then you know what you taught your kid. But, like, for you to question it, like, that's crazy.
But I think we're still figuring. I think even as adults, we're still figuring it out. But I think because our parents didn't have what we have, like, obviously they didn't have social media. Like, there's still some people that still do the traditional way of dating, like meeting somebody at, like, coffee shop or classified ads or whatever. Like,
house bar.
We don't have that. Like, now it's just like, oh yeah, let me get your Instagram. Yeah. Not the house. You say the house bar?
That's where we met.
Oh yeah, that was where y'all met, yeah.
That's back in the Gap, boy.
Yeah. I remember them days.
I do too. Yeah. Hey,
I met wife there too.
You met your wife there? Hey? No.
I met my wife there.
Yeah, you met
his wife. He met his wife.
On college night?
No, it wasn't.
No, nigga.
No, it wasn't college night.
It was Thursdays and college night.
No, I don't know if that's the night I met her.
That's the night you met Shelby,
I
bro.
don't think so.
I'm sure 100%. Their meetings and talking tos after that went way different than
but you first found out about her because me and Ridge and Justin drug you to House Bar on a Thursday. Yeah, 100%. Matter of fact, it might have been a night Jawan was there and went with us, And I asked to wear your Air Maxes that night. Jawan went.
I don't say the.
What you finna say? Because you finna lie.
No, I'm saying night with Shelby.
Yeah,
Jawan was there.
Look, I can't disclose too much because then I'll give too much away. But I guarantee you, every night that you've been in House Bar with me, Shelby was there, 100%.
Yeah, okay. I'm just talking about the night we actually talked with. The
I don't even remember that night. I know what we ended up going to BJ's.
Right across the street.
Nah, off of we went to the BJ's.
Highlands.
Nah, the other one, North.
Oh, that's Boomer Jacks.
Boomer Jacks. That's what I'm about. What I say?
BJ's.
Boomer Jacks.
Yeah, we went to
You technically could call it. Yeah, you technically could.
You know what?
But Boomer Jacks at Lincoln Square.
Yeah, Lincoln Square. Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember that night. That was a great night too. Anyways, dating. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that anymore. I wanted to see if it was different. Why don't you want to talk about it?
Well, Chris,
let me. You're married?
I was just gonna give you a quick tip for everybody out there.
Okay.
Just so you know, even when you're married, you don't stop dating. Just so you know, there's some free game for you right there.
I wish we had an air horn in here.
Do not stop dating, even when
dating for me. Thank you, sir. Can we clip that and make it our air horn?
Sure.
Yeah. Dating for me at this age is interesting.
Non-existent.
I go on dates. But I think I'm doing what I'm doing because I don't think anything serious would come of who I'm choosing to speak with to. And you know, sometimes I lay awake at night and try to figure out, like, is this all really worth it? You know?
All right, LL Cool J.
And somehow I get a response back like, you know, your patience is not for nothing. So I try to stay focused on the goal, but it's easily to get. You know, they almost got Jesus before, you know, they got him. Like, they almost got him. Like, with temptation is what I mean, brother. If we all following the same.
Yeah, Chris, we get it.
Yeah.
I feel like I just feel like people don't have fun anymore. Like, people, like, I feel like people take dating too seriously. It's like, I don't. Like, people like, there's too much of this, like, oh yeah, I date with intention.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Like, niggas always be like, oh yeah, I date with intention. You're not qualified. Period.
Qualified. That's
like,
a wild word.
I feel like you want to date. Like, the whole vibe is that if you're both not having fun or whatever, like, I don't see this whole.
Yeah, it's dead in the water.
I feel like now, if you're older or something like that, and you're really trying to, like, settle down, like, you really want something a little bit more serious, I can see the whole, like, okay, intent, whatever. But I feel like you don't have to be so serious with, like, oh yeah, queen, I only date with intent.
Yeah, queen.
Like.
What about you, Winter? How's dating for you?
It's boring. So boring.
See, you need to go on fun days. It's too much. Do you think it's too serious? Is why it's boring?
No, I just think it's like, I hate it when, hi, we should get a drink sometime.
Oh.
I drink whenever I want. Like, why would I go get a drink with you? I don't understand.
Shit, yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't know. I just wish somebody would be like, oh, do you want to go to this restaurant at this time? Like, that would be better than everything else. Than hey, maybe we'll go do this sometime, or maybe we can go watch Bad Boys sometime. Or, like, you don't have a day or a time or a place.
So on Thursday at 7, we doing blah, blah.
Or something like that would be like better. But then still, it's just like.
Do they have to do something like super expensive, or do you just mind that they're like creative? Like, if they come up with something creative, does that, like, okay, I can respect him, or does it have to be like this expensive? Like,
I don't know. I don't even really pay attention to it, to be honest. I don't care about if it's expensive or anything like that. I don't need to go to, like, Nick and Sam's on a first outing or something. Yeah. I'll go to McDonald's. I don't really care. But I don't like it. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. I don't like the what's your favorite color and what's this and whatever. And it's like it's different. I think for females, there are a lot of dudes whenever they approach you that they think they have to be a certain way towards you, like treat you like, oh, like she looks like this, I gotta be so nice, I gotta be so like, and then they act like out of character than they normally would. Then it's not fluid for them to keep the act up or whatever whenever they're talking. But it's like, if you're talking to somebody and they don't like how you talk, just don't talk to them no more because they don't like you. You know, why would you want to keep talking to them? You know?
It's weird, bro. I don't know. You're right. It's the same as it for everybody.
I'm just saying, I gotta take it so seriously. Have fun sometimes.
But what do you mean by that? I mean, take it serious. If you, as far as you saying, don't take it with intent. Like,
I think like specifically young people, especially, don't need to date like you're still young, especially like if you're like in your early 20s. You don't need to be like, okay, Green, like you need to be this. Like, a lot of us aren't even established like yet. Like, we're still chasing degrees or whatever you want to do. I think it's okay. Like, yeah, like obviously my classmates that I have, like, I've seen some of them, you know, get married or whatever like that, and that's cool. But that's not like for everybody.
No, but I know for sure.
Eventually, you want to get married, yeah.
When Dalton told like our friend group, like, I'm finna propose to Shelby, I was like, fuck, like, this shit real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I only knew at that point, like, married people was like my brothers, my parents, and that's it. Justin was married before you. Yeah, we take on Justin. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm sorry. I fucked up my best man speech. That's just but
that's
anyways.
a whole separate matter.
Anyways, but the proximity of me and Dalton was at that time closer to me and Justin. So when he rallied the fellas and was like, "Hey, New Year's Eve, I'm finna do this," like,
yeah, we went out to eat.
And the way he broke it down was just like, you said, like, what am I waiting for? Like,
yeah, I said I woke up one morning, I was like,
why am
what am I doing?
And I was like, damn, nigga. Like, I even asked my coworker who was also, he's married as well, and I was like, he married his high school sweetheart, and he's our age, 32. Well, he's my age. So I was like, you knew in high school, bro? Like, I was like, what? How did you know? Because, you know, I've been in relationships and obviously failed relationships, not in relationships or whatever. So I'm like, what was it that I'm missing? These are two people like I see every day. I talk to every day. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and they're both married. Dalton has kids. My coworker, well, he's not my coworker anymore. He moved up or whatever. But I'm like, what was that? What step did I skip? Because that is something that I always wanted, and I'm just like, I thought I was approaching this thing correctly.
This might sound
your partner has to be ready for marriage too, for you to.
That's also true.
Exactly. So you could know and still not do it and be hesitant if the partner's
also
ready.
Kris, like, remember, it's a marathon, not a race. Everybody runs at a different speed. It's different. It's okay.
That's if you're not.
But it's just it is.
That is what it is.
It's
but
the journey is different for every single person.
But
my dad's been married 4 times, Kris.
That's a fact. But I was also like, in my mind, like, the little fairy tale I made for myself is like, I definitely would like my parents to see me get married.
I get it.
Have children and shit. And, you know, my parents are older parents, and that kind of, but that don't mean that I'm ready just because that clock is moving. You know, we're looking at multiple clocks right now, I think.
I like to tell you for sure is when you know, you know. Mm-hmm. It's like, I know it's weird, but it's
crazy.
It's when you in it, you know. I'm sorry. It's just like, it is what it is.
And I think people should stop taking advice from single people. Like, you want to get married, I feel like single people need to stop giving each other advice.
Exactly.
I know that's like contrary probably to what I said, but I feel like if you want to like get married, I feel like you need to be talking to people that are married, because I feel like they give the best advice.
Exactly.
Like, why are you talking to somebody that's single because she can't help you if she's single.
She can't help you.
Y'all both single.
Kanye said back in the day, like, she get advice from minivan, whatever. You know, the exactly shit is funny because there was, that meme was like, ain't nothing worse than like two dumb bitches saying exactly to each other. Exactly.
Camera died.
Oh.
Happened again.
Yep.
We talked too long.
Yep. Well, shit. I guess that's all. Any closing statements? Y'all want to like social media ads or anything?
Still stuck on the two bitches saying exactly.
Because you've seen that before.
I have not seen it until you just put it in my mind. I'm
but
like,
I'm exactly.
Yeah,
that needs to be the name of the podcast thing. Exactly.
Do the point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn, that lens be killing my battery, bro. What's so
crazy?
How long does
What's
that?
crazy?
How long is
The camera died.
The footage on the thing like does it go off for like 2 hours or something or 3 hours?
No, it's but with that lens for some reason kills my battery. It's because it's a mechanical one instead of just a fix. But yeah, anything left, Kris, that you want to say? Well, we got this black screen up because it's still recording. It's just gonna be black.
Oh.
Because
I'm recording on my laptop. So
I'm glad it's anything.
I don't have anything to say. I gotta pee. That's it. And thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming, Corey. I know you were nervous.
Yes, very nervous.
But it was cool though, right?
Yes, I like it.
I do want to, while we're here for like our day one listeners, it was our Christmas special, the first year we did it. I want to slap the fuck out of me.
Let's not.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about that?
We don't have to talk about it.
I bet.
But you say that was her.
All I'm saying is
that was me.
Yeah, she's been in the background of many of our podcasts. There you go. You might have heard her voice, never seen her, and here she is now.
I'm pretty sure that was my last one.
No.
Was it not? The only other one that I was around for, I feel like.
The live one?
Yeah, and I was upstairs most of the time, I think, just chilling.
No, you were there. You were there for the because we started talking about the.
And I went to the brewery.
Yeah, the live one. But I was you were there for the because we talked about that one dating show we were watching on Netflix and like they had sex on the Ferris wheel or whatever. And you were like,
I do remember you yelling from the room on one of them. You're like, yeah, I was that, and then you were like in the background.
That was at the apartment. But I was saying you every single pod we did at that apartment, you were there when we recorded. Every single one. I don't know who you trying to
super throwback
hide from or whatever the fuck.
I'm not trying to hide from anybody. I have nobody to hide from. I don't.
I do. Can we make this all black?
It is all black.
No, I'll talk about like the whole episode.
That would be fucking stupid.
Yeah, that would be dumb. I'll just bullshit it. But anyway, yeah, we good. Corey, you don't want to put I mean Ezra.
You keep butchering it, so it's
too late.
Yeah,
that's what she said, Ezra.
Yeah, but
you started off. You said Corey in the
That's so crazy. But I told her straight up when she was like, he wants to be called Ezra. I was like, his mama named him Corey. I'm gonna call him Corey. I told her that day one.
Yeah,
I did try to respect her wishes though, but it just didn't.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late. Yeah,
I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm good.
Right. Well,
anything for you?
No. As always, I love my wife.
Yeah. Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.